Let's water the plants. Let's water the plants. A drink or two helps them grow, makes them green and healthy, so let's water the plants. Let's water the plants. There's some for you and some for you. And you look thirsty, have some too. Let's water the plants. Cha-cha-cha. There, that makes you feel better. Hello? What are you doing here? Oh, my goodness. Achoo!
Woo! Bless you. How are you today? Oh! Uh-oh.
Toby?
Watering plants, are we? Good. I like looking after plants.
Toby, if you like looking after plants so much,
Yes?
then please be good enough to tell me what this was doing behind that curtain.
Oh, dear. It's my plant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing. Look at it. Its leaves are all dry and yellow instead of green and healthy looking.
I'm not surprised. I found it down here, in amongst the dust, with a curtain wrapped round it.
Oh, dear. And it should have been somewhere light and airy, shouldn't it?
Yes, it should.
Oh, dear, I must have put it down and forgotten all about it. I'm sorry, little plant.
I think it could do with some water. See how dry the soil is.
Will that be all right now, do you think?
I don't know.
Can't we help it along with a spell?
That's a thought.
We must have something that would make the leaves green again. Huh?
Let's see. Well, this turns things green, but it wouldn't help the plant much.
No, it wouldn't, would it? Plants can't eat sugar mice.
No, they can't. But cats like them. You know, when Tim Catchermouse ate one of these, well, it was very funny.
What happened?
Well, hop along to the puddle and we'll see.
Okay. Come on.
I'm coming. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Tim Catchermouse, the little black cat, ran up the roof of the magician's house till he came to the skylight window. The window was open. Tim looked into the room, but it was empty. The magician wasn't there. There was a long pole leaning up against the window. Tim climbed down the pole to the floor and ran over to the magician's chair. He jumped up on the chair and had a good look all round. Tim thought that the table looked interesting. He jumped up onto it. A jar was standing on the table. It was full of something green. He put his paws on the top and sniffed a big sniff. Something inside the jar smelled very good. He pushed against the jar a bit too hard and it toppled over, and some green sugar mice fell out onto the table. Tim looked at the sugar mice and they made him feel very, very hungry. Magicians don't eat mice, Tim said to himself. But cats do. The magician must have left them here for me. So Tim ate one of the green sugar mice. It tasted very good. Tim was getting hungrier, so he ate 2 more mice. He was just going to eat another one when he suddenly saw himself in the mirror on the wall. He had turned green. Meow, cried Tim. Meow. He tried to look at his tail, but each time he turned to look at it, his tail followed him, and he found himself running round and round on the table. But when he saw his tail was green too. "Meow!" cried Tim. "Meow!" Just at that moment, the magician came into the room. "You silly little cat," he said. "You've been eating my magic green sugar mice." "Please turn me black again," cried Tim. "Please make me black. I didn't think you'd mind me eating a mouse. I was so hungry." "Don't cry, Tim," the magician said. "I've a spell to turn you back to your own colour again. Green cat, turn back. Green cat, turn black," he cried, and he snapped his fingers. There was a green flash, and Tim was a little black cat again. He was very glad to be himself again. "But if you eat my magic green sugar mice again, I shall leave you green," the magician said. "I won't eat them again," said Tim. "I thought you left them there for me." "I know you didn't mean to do anything bad," the magician said. "But never mind. You can come again if you like." "Yes, please," said Tim. "But I'd better go home now." Tim climbed up the pole and out of the window. He ran down the roof and jumped onto the tree. "I will go back," Tim said. "I'll go back and see the magician. But I won't eat any more green sugar mice."
Whew. Must have been awful for a black cat to turn green.
Yes. Well, when you're in a great magician's room, you must be very careful.
I see.
Pens and paper, pencils and ink. The words shall appear before you can blink. Can you remember where the sugar mice were?
On the shelf?
No.
In the cupboard?
No.
I know! On the table!
Right. And there they are. When the jar fell over, the mouse fell out, and Tim ate one. The jar fell over. And then he looked in the mirror and saw that he'd turned green. There he is. Tim turns green. And here I am, turning him back to his old colour.
Black.
That's it. There he is. Tim the Black Cat. Now, what do you think the title of this story is?
That's easy. Tim turns green.
See, yes. Tim turns green. Good.
The leaves on my plant haven't turned green yet.
No, and they won't. These old ones will fall off.
What?
Oh, don't worry. New green ones will grow.
It's a pity we haven't got a spell to turn them green.
There isn't one in the old spell book.
No.
Never mind. We could make one up.
Oh, yes. Come on, let's get to work. Let's start with a colour. And I know what colour that should be.
Yes, green. Aha! A green glove.
Good idea.
Here you are, Cauldron.
Thank you.
Now, we want the leaves to turn green, so we'd better add something that begins with the same sound as leaves.
Ah,
L.
L.
Ah, a loaf.
A loaf.
A lovely loaf of bread.
That's a lot of lovely luz, isn't it?
Now, what next?
Well, we want the plant to grow, don't we? So
Yes.
we'd better add something that grows. I know. We'll use this.
A balloon.
Yes. When you blow into a balloon, it grows. Look. And grows. And grows.
Oh, careful.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Here you are, Cauldron.
What are you doing?
Never mind. Now tell me, how does the magic tune go?
I think you'll find it goes like this. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Cauldron. Pom, 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 pom. All together then.
Boom, 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 boom.
And now, the magic clap. And now, the magic rhyme.
Oh.
Puddle, muddle, muddle, puddle, roots and branches, flowers and stem. Muddle, puddle, puddle, muddle, a click of the fingers to make the plant green again.
Oh! Hooray! It worked!
Yes, we've done it. The leaves are green, all right.
Lovely. But it's growing.
And growing. It's just like the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Do you know it?
Yes, the beanstalk grew and grew.
And then a horrible giant climbed down and yelled, "Fee, fi, fo, fum."
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Was that you?
No. And if it wasn't you, it must have been.
Oh, no. It was the cauldron.
Talking cauldrons.
And you thought it was a giant.
You shouldn't do that to us, Cauldron.
It was me.
We shouldn't have given him the loaf of bread and the spell.
Take it back.
It only encourages him.
Absolutely.
When you really